What's happening, everybody? It is great to see you again in the One Plus Den of M. As you can guess, it's Loki Day. We have a new trailer for Season 2, and let me tell you, I don't think I am as excited for anything else that the MCU has announced thus far as I am for Loki Season 2. And it's funny because I wasn't that excited for Season 1. To date, the most hype is for WandaVision, and I think that on the same level would be Coven of Chaos. Potentially. We'll have to wait till we see a trailer, but just judging by Season 1, I loved it. I really, really loved it. It's one of those things I can go back and watch over and over, and I cannot wait to see what is in store for Season 2. This is something that some of them have felt like a chore to get up at 2 a.m. for, and some of them I've just been like, nope, not happening today. So this one I am definitely going to be really excited. I don't even know if I'll be able to sleep. I'll be that excited. I can't wait to see, are we going to get more variants? Variants we haven't seen yet. Obviously we had classic Loki, boastful Loki, alligator Loki, Kid Loki. So are we going to see more? Kid Loki especially, because everybody's kind of pointing towards a Young Avengers or a different Avengers team that could include him coming up. Returning cast, so incredibly excited for the returning cast. Personally, sorry, this thing has gotten bigger since last year. Personally, I'm so excited to see Wunmi Masaku come back as B-15. Since watching Loki Season 1, I've seen Wunmi pop up in a lot of stuff. I knew her from Lovecraft Country with Jonathan Majors. That's what I knew her from before Loki. But I've seen her in Sweetness of the Belly is another one. She was just in Black Mirror. So really excited. We've got Gugu Mbatha-Raw. Again, so excited. Obviously, Tom and Sophia are coming back. We've got Jonathan Majors returning and Owen Wilson. And then something that I think is a little unexpected, just given his sudden resurgence in the industry, on screen, is Ke Huy Quan, fresh off an Oscar win. Cannot wait to see what's in store for his character. I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, and the first time I was kind of like, what? And I guess I wasn't paying enough attention, and then when I watched it again, I loved it. So really excited to see what he has in store. And then Eugene, can't think of his last name, but Casey, another one that's been popping up in just the most random places. I can't remember if it was Parks and Rec or The Good Place, but just popping up in the most random places that I don't think I would have known who he was or really paid much attention. I feel a bit bad for saying it, but paid much attention to him prior to Loki Season 1. So really excited for the returning cast. So I want to see, are we going to get a proper multiversal story? And is this going to kick things off for the multiverse saga? Because I don't feel like, unless there's some big reveal or something that I'm missing, I don't feel like we've gotten a lot of multiversal stories so far. So really excited for that. And then of course the TVA shenanigans, they pop up everywhere. It was super cool to see all the different kind of times that they went in Season 1. I think that was something that was really interesting about Season 1. So really just stoked for this. Anyways, I can't wait any longer. So that's enough out of me. Let's get into it. The theremin music, I've missed it.
Hobie? Hello?
I swear it's getting bigger.
A little bit of a situation we wanted to run by you.
Tobias, wow. Great to see you again.
Right away.
What?
That's what's been happening. Wow. Time slipping.
Wait, you know that?
Yeah.
You've seen that?
Yeah.
Can you fix that?
No. It's impossible to time slip in the TVA.
I know, but we just saw it happen.
Yeah.
I've been pulled
wild.
through time between the past and the present. Hello? If what I saw is true,
There she is.
there's nothing to stand between this world and utter destruction.
Only one way to find out. Little good old-fashioned legwork.
Victor Timely.
Listen, we have different styles. You're a man of action, which is fine. I take a more slow, deliberate, cerebral approach.
That
really
shade
good
of
vibe.
green.
It's up to us
B-15.
to save this place.
Is this cracked?
You're good.
Whatever we do, we're playing God.
We are gods. But how do you choose? Who lives?
Casey!
Who dies? Make the hard choice. It's him.
You better run!
War is on its way.
Come on, you're the god of mischief.
Always have been. Always will be.
A little over the top, don't you think?
I thought it was spot on.
Oh my god. Okay, I am watching this again. Okay, that looks wild. Wild. Okay. So many questions. So many questions. Wow. Where do I even start? So I think that there was a rumor going around that Owen Wilson was supposed to pop up in Deadpool 3. Kind of makes sense with him coming into the MCU, the TVA, the multiverse. We're in the multiversal saga. And then there were some spoilers. Not going to get into that because I'm a little disappointed. I'm surviving. I'm getting over it. I'm learning to deal with it. The time skipping looks gross, but also cool. I kind of like it. It is... I see something like this and I'm like, wow, some of the CGI, even in the movies, comparatively speaking, is just, it's not great. And I didn't want to be that person that complains about that sort of thing because so much work goes into it from those artists. They put countless hours and meet ridiculous deadlines to give us, the entertainment that we have. But then I see something like that and I'm like, how is it that we get a series like this? And I know that the budgets are huge, but let's say a 6-hour series versus a 2-hour movie and something looks that cool. And then we get something, I'm not even going to name anything, just I don't want to be rude, but we get some of the other things that we've seen along the way. So just a little confused by that. Anyways, really, really excited. It looks like they put a lot of effort into this. So that is just great. I really, really hope that this is kind of a really strong push in the right direction because we've had some near hits, some definite misses, and we've had some really good stuff, don't get me wrong, but we've had some not as strong content. So really hoping that this is a step in the right direction. Power Sports, I noticed that he was at a Power Sports store. So I think that we're going to see Mobius get his jet ski or there's going to be some kind of reference, which I'm excited about because that was a really good part of season 1 was kind of him talking. That whole conversation was great. Whatever that weird liquid stringy whatever was in front of Sylvie, I'm very intrigued by because that looks like something we definitely haven't seen before, and obviously that's what we want, but I just mean like that style, that particular animation, it doesn't look familiar at all. It almost looks like some of what we saw in the Eternals, but the color is completely off. Like just it looks really cool. So very excited for that. Back to my question earlier, I think we're going to see some more variants. Very excited about that. And then Miss Minutes, wow. Excited to see what that whole sequence carries. And then we've obviously got Ki Kwan as Obi, I think his name was. Excited. His banter with anybody on screen is just spot on every single time. He could read the phone book and I'd listen because he's just awesome. Even when he was back, like Indiana Jones days, he's just awesome. So really excited that he's part of the crew now, part of the MCU as a whole. But in this show in particular, I think he's going to have some really good back and forth with Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson in particular. And then we saw some glimpses of Wunmi Musaku, who I didn't think we would see as much of, but it looks like we're going to be exploring her backstory or her like alternate life, which super excited for. I was really hoping that she would have a larger role in this. The waiting game is always so difficult. October 6th seems like so far away. Well, we saw Victor Timely, and I don't want to get into that because I don't know what's going on with that, and I really don't have an opinion on it. I'm not involved. It's not my business. We'll see what happens, but we'll have to wait and see what Victor Timely has to bring as a villain. I don't think he's going to be the only one. I don't know if this is going to immediately pick up from where season 1 left off because of where the setting is and how it happens, and because it's so all over the place. Is this going to be something where like episode 1 takes place prior to the events of Captain America, the first Avenger, where episode 3 takes place somewhere in between, you know, Eternals and She-Hulk, you know what I mean? Like I wonder if it's going to be one of those. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below, because I'm really, really excited for this. I hope you are too. And I'm really looking forward to doing this as part of the channel. So yeah, as always, thanks again for joining me in the 1+10 of M. Bye.